Hello everybody, how's it going? I'm Craig. This is the Spirit of Vinyl. How you guys doing today? Happy Friday. It's the Friday before Christmas. Hopefully you guys are getting everything done. Christmas is 6 days away. So Merry Christmas to you all. Happy holidays. Friday night, get started. Elysian Space Dust IPA. It's from Washington, but it's nationwide. So that's what I can find at the convenience store today. I like it. It's pretty good. 8.2 ABV, so I can't drink too many of those tonight. You know, still got stuff to do. Anyway, hope you guys are all doing well out there in the bottle community. I'm going to show some records tonight. I got a lot of new subscribers. So about 6 months ago, some of you have watched this. You've seen. I went back vacation. I went back to Utah to visit family and friends. And while I was there, I picked up my mom's records. I've already done an episode where I showed the records from the 1960s. If you want to go back and see that, I'm going to show you the records from the 1970s. I'm going to go through them kind of quick. I got about 14 or 15 of them, and that'll pretty much end everything that I got from my mom when I was there, besides the 45s. The 7 inches or whatever the hell you want to call them. So maybe I'll go through those one other day. That's a pretty decent stack of singles over there too. So anyway, so that's what I've got. These are the records that were my mom's and my mom and dad's. You know, my dad's been gone for a long time, so forgive me if I just say my mom's. But stuff I heard around the house when I was a kid, and you know. So she gave them to me because they'd just been sitting in totes for years and years. She'd never plays them, so she knows since I'm a collector, she told me I could have them. Or actually, I told her I was taking them. So, I haven't listened to a whole lot of these, just a couple here and there. It's not, you know, my style is completely different than that from now on, but you'll kind of see where I'm going from there. So we're going to start here. ABBA's album, Voulez-Vous. This was a big hit. This album sold millions of records. The big song, is Voulez-Vous on here. It's on Atlantic. This is one I have played. This is pretty cool, you know, sort of a disco-ish sound. Sorry about the glare, guys, but I guess I could have taken them out of the sleeves, but whatever, right? You get the idea. So, ABBA, Voulez-Vous. Elvis, Aloha from Hawaii via satellite. This is, let's see, yeah, this is a double record. It's on RCA Victor. It's a gatefold. It's got where it was all shown at or whatever. When Elvis did this concert, kind of a comeback concert for him, I think. If I remember right here in the story, they put it on live from Hawaii. They beamed it all across the world on satellite. I think it was like the first time it had ever been done, and millions of people watched. I have not played that yet, just as I have not played this one yet. Elvis Pure Gold, Greatest Hits album, also on RCA Records. It's got Kentucky Rain, Fever, It's Impossible, Jailhouse Rock, Don't Be Cruel, All Shook Up, In the Ghetto, Love Me Tender, songs like that on there. I haven't played this yet either. I've never really been a huge fan, honestly, but they will get played sooner or later. Let's see here. Tony Orlando and Dawn. Prime Time. I'm trying to see if there's anything on here that's a big hit, but I know I would know all these. It's on Bell Records. My mom, I mean, we played this, I don't know if it was this one. I'll get through them. There's more than one Tony Orlando and Dawn, so this is another one that I got. Skybird, same band. This album's called Skybird. There's your back cover. This is on Arista Records. So there's that. Sorry, I didn't really look a whole lot at some of these. And then I have The World of Tony Orlando and Dawn. And this is a double record, greatest hits type of thing. But I mean, Tony Orlando has a pretty good voice. This one went on to become an actress later on. I don't know, Family Matters or some TV show. I don't remember. Here's another one. Barry Manilow, greatest hits. My mom loves Barry Manilow. Looks Like We Made It and Can't Smile Without You and all of those songs on here. Another double record set. And then another Manilow Live. This is actually the second copy of this I had. I had one that was given to me from somebody at work. They'd found some records, but it was all beat to shit. So I was gonna try to save it, and I saw that it was a $5 record. I'm like, never mind. And then my mom had it too. So that's actually a really good record. Manilow, that type of sound of the time frame. So now another band. Here's the Carpenters. This one is called The Singles, 1969 to 1973. A&M Records with their own Carpenters. It's got Sing and Yesterday Once More, songs like that. My mom liked the Carpenters too, as you will see. I have this one here, which I think is just entitled The Carpenters. Yes. There's the label on that. Carpenters Then and Now, or Now and Then. This has got Sing. This is another kind of greatest hits record on here. I want to say this one's a single. Yes, it's a single. It's also on A&M. When I cleaned them all, these all look really, really clean, but I have not really listened to hardly any of these. Captain and Tennille, Love Will Keep Us Together. So yeah, it's got Love Will Keep Us Together on it. Probably their biggest hit. So Captain and Tennille. Also on A&M Records. Inner sleeves with all of these, pretty much. Here's Song of Joy by Captain and Tennille. Also on A&M Records. And Captain Tennille, Come In From the Rain. Also A&M. And then have the Osmonds, Around the World, live in concert. This is on MGM. I think this might be the only MGM label I have. I'm pretty sure it's the only one I have in the collection. If I do have any other MGM, I don't remember it having this blue and yellow swirl on there. So this is live in concert from around the world. Looks like they took a bunch of stuff from a whole bunch of shows all over the place. So it's on Collab Records and MGM. So that's the Collab was the Osmonds' own label, or their parents' label. Yeah, it's got Donnie and Marie and everybody on there. So the Osmonds. This one's Helen Reddy, I Am Woman, which is a song that we've all heard probably 10,000 times if you grew up in the 70s. Capitol Records. Willie Nelson, Always on My Mind. Just your average Columbia label on here. Willie looking cool as shit in the back there on the inner sleeve. It's got Always On My Mind, Wider Shaded Pale, Bridge Over Troubled Water, songs like that on there, the country classics or whatever. This is a pretty good record, actually. listened to this one, and I've also listened to this one right here. Statler Brothers, the best of the Statler Brothers. Mercury Records right there. And, boy, this might be... Trying to see a year on this. I'm thinking some of these might have been from the 80s, but nope, 75. This has got Bed of Roses, Flowers on the Wall, I'll Go to My Grave. You know, this is pretty good stuff. My mom used to play this all the time, so I really kind of dig this. You know, kind of an a cappella country type of stuff. You know, not necessarily a cappella, but you know what I mean. So Statler Brothers. The best of the Statler Brothers. So that plus the 60s episode that you can go back and watch. Those are all the records I got from my mom. I know she used to have a lot more, but either she can't find them, has gotten rid of them, or whatever, because there was stuff. I know she had Dylan, and I know there was some Beatles and stuff like that. I did not find any of that, so it's probably in a different box someplace else in that house. So maybe one day it'll get found. She'll like, oh, I found more records, and I'll have to go back to Utah and get them again. So anyway, that's pretty much it. If I don't see you guys before next week, you all have a Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching and tuning in. I really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you all later, man. Have a great one, guys.